You know, some people would call this a vlog, but I'm not going to call it that because that just seems too formal. This is more like craft room ramblings. I'm just going to ramble about stuff while I do things in my craft room. So, welcome. Sometimes I do this thing that I call fishing for dopamine. It doesn't mean that I'm going fishing for fun. I don't want to catch fish. It's actually more or less a trick that I play on myself to reignite passion for a project that I've maybe put down for a while. To explain what I mean, let's talk about New Year's resolutions for a minute. And now, you might be thinking to yourself, Cody, that's me. I'm Cody. It's almost March. And you'd be right. Because time management has never been my forte. So here we are, 2 months late, talking about New Year's resolutions. Regardless, I'm not really a resolution kind of gal. Wow, this is a mess. Deal with that later. Now that's mostly because I don't really have the attention span for anything that's not feverishly dangling dopamine in front of my face. So resolutions are kind of doomed from the start. I've always been more of a reflect and revise kind of gal myself. So every so often, New Year's or not, I like to reflect on what I've accomplished. Or what I wanted to accomplish but I didn't do. But more often than not, it's what I started to do and I didn't finish. And I promise you, there's a ton of those. I'm so known for not finishing things that I have this sign in my kitchen. Now, this is where most people would enter the revise stage of things, but I like to hit up an extra stage that I like to call self-criticism and guilt. Will I ever knit this sock a friend? Probably not. Am I ever going to finish this cool scarf? Man, I hope so. It'd be cool. Is this hexagon blanket ever going to reach completion? It better, because I have invested a lot of time. Now here's the thing about the self-criticism and guilt stage, is that it almost always reignites a passion for one of those abandoned projects. Look, I'm not saying it's foolproof, but like 90% of the time, it works every time. Hook, line, and sinker. Now, will I finish the scarf? Probably not. Some other project will come along and be shiny and exciting and it'll distract me. But that's not the point. Crafting is supposed to be about the process. It's not about perfection and it's not about completion. What I'm saying is, if you're like me and you have an endless supply of abandoned resolutions and projects that are sitting on a shelf, don't let anybody make you feel bad for that. Instead, you make yourself feel bad for that, and then you get to work. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's supposed to be fun. Remind yourself that it's fun by giving yourself permission to put it on the shelf and pick it back up again when it's serving you better. Don't finish your projects just because the earth revolved around the sun. Don't resolve to finish anything. Resolve to enjoy yourself. Find the joy in the journey. Oh, no more time for rambling. I have to go get the kids. Bye.